For too long, we've been stuck in a situation where the U.S. says, why should we act on climate change when China's not doing anything? China says, why should we act on climate change when the U.S. isn't doing anything? And I think that this circular argument really isn't going to get us anywhere.
I think the new President of the United States should make a major effort to have a strategic dialogue with China in which climate change is a major issue, because here we have common interests.
We're really trying to focus on areas where the U.S. and China both share common problems and could really benefit from common solutions. The U.S. and China both rely on coal for a large portion of their energy use, and this is really one of the biggest challenges that both countries face. There is a huge amount of room for technology cooperation, for sharing of best practices, and for developing new technologies together, for conducting joint research and development on the technologies that we're going to need to move us into the next stage of a low-carbon economy.
And in our view, China and the United States, if they really take the opportunity to work together to build the infrastructures for a low-carbon economy, that this will catalyze a new global strategic transformation. These efforts need to be stepped up in terms of funding, in terms of priority, and more joint cooperation in developing this technology.
In terms of emissions, in terms of resources, in terms of the future, both nations have to work together. Without these two nations' involvement, there would be no solution for climate change.
Dealing with global climate change is often seen as a cost. Of course, there will be a cost associated with dealing with climate change, but there will also be huge opportunities, including economic opportunities, with transitioning to a low-carbon economy. We are faced with a new opportunity with the change of administration in the U.S. to really invigorate a new U.S.-China relationship on energy and climate issues.
The U.S. and China simply have to work together because between us, we emit as much carbon as the rest of the world combined. And if we don't take the lead, why should the rest of the world follow?
Clearly, any solution to the problem of global climate change is going to have to involve the U.S. and China. We hope that you'll want to look more thoroughly at our report, A Roadmap for U.S.-China Cooperation on Energy and Climate Change, which is a joint project of the Center on U.S.-China Relations at the Asia Society and the Pew Center on Global Climate Change. To see the report, please go to our website.